Hi guys, I got a question about nuts and seeds on a ketogenic diet. They're totally okay to do, but let me just kind of cover some points about it. Pecans are really fatty, and those are a real good nut to consume on this eating plan. Macadamia nuts are even better because they're more fat. The thing is about macadamia nuts, though, is sometimes they go rancid, so you have to make sure that you get them fresh. Walnuts, too, can go rancid. Make sure that they're fresh, not the ones that you buy in the bin that sit there for like 6 months. Cashews are a bit high in carbohydrate. So if you're going to consume those, do smaller amounts, but they're very sweet, and they're very easy and addictive to keep eating, especially around the holidays. The problem is keeping them in bowls around your house. Everywhere you go at night, you're like tempted. Or watching other people eating them. It's like not good. I had a person just recently made a comment. I thought it was kind of funny. They said, it's not about watching your diet, it's about watching other people's diet. It's like, wow, that's just tempting. Okay, let's talk about the nut butters, like peanut butter. Make sure on the label it does not have added sugar, hydrogenated oils. You just want sea salt in peanuts, that's it. Or sea salt in almonds, that's it, because they put so much other stuff in there. And you want to make sure that the actual peanuts doesn't have added monosodium glutamate or a modified food starch. They add that in there to make the peanuts or the mixed nuts taste better. I'm going to recommend you, because it's really easy to overdo nuts and irritate the gallbladder, especially if the nut is raw, because it has phytic acid, which tends to irritate the gallbladder and cause right shoulder pain. 2 to 3 ounces in a given meal. That's what you want to stick with. Try not to go more than that, especially if you have a gallbladder issue. And then we have the seeds. Seeds are high in nutrients, high in healthy fats, low in carb. Seeds are actually even better than the nuts as far as nutrient-wise. You have the sunflower seeds, the hemp seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds. You can make crackers with them. We're going to put a recipe on the cracker. You can put them on salads. You can make a trail mix. There's so many different ways. You can even, there's even a recipe you can make a kind of a rice out of hemp. But anyway, these are okay. These are the guidelines. And put your comments below. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's some only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.